Hello, this is Make My Fun, and this is Mykaya. She's kind of camera shy, although she won't be for very long. She wants an RC, so we're building an RC. So, do you want to show what we've already got done? It's right there. So this is Jeep Cherokee body, and we have the roof rack and everything to go with it once we get it all ready to go. So this is her Cherokee body. Now she actually cut this. Who cut this?
Me.
You cut it all out, right? So stayed within the lines. We haven't picked colors yet.
I think I have.
Oh, well, you picked every color I had in the paint thing. So we're going to do the paint color picking again. Anyways, so this is the body. I'm going to put this over here, out of our way.
If you can even find a spot.
If I can even find a spot. It wants to land on the floor.
Later.
Back here. It's over there. Okay, so we're going to do this build video. Mykaya is going to build a large part of it, right? You're going to build a lot of it? Okay, I'm going to build the difficult parts for her, such as the differentials and the transmission, and I'm going to help her wire up the electronics, but she's going to do all the big pieces that she can do on her own. You like RCs?
Yeah. I might be able to do some of these parts.
You're going to do some of the small parts?
The other parts.
Some of the little parts. So, should we show them what the RC is going to be? Do you even know?
No, I don't know even.
No? Okay. So, we picked a G-Made GSO2 chassis. Now this is basically the same chassis that was on the Bomb, G-Made Bomb. Difference between this one and the G-Made Bomb is that this is the TS chassis kit. So as you can see on the back of the box here, you can see it actually has shock towers on the rear. Now the original G-Made Bomb has cantilever style suspension set up on the back. Cantilever suspension is really cool, but with that body and all of that stuff, we don't need that extra complication, and that's going to make this a much easier build to do. This will not have a brushless system in it. It's only going to have a brushed motor combo in it. It's going to be a nice, quiet, smooth, brushed combo. Very simple to run, very simple to maintain, because it is Mykaya's first vehicle.
That's actually mine, except for, well, it's my first big one. It's my first small one.
Up there. It's up there. It's kind of in pieces.
I could get it.
Well, you could. Can you reach it? It's missing some pieces. So
It's in pieces.
this was her very, very first RC.
I got it caught in my hair a couple of times.
Yes. So right now it's missing the entire center transmission because it's in a bucket over there.
Somewhere over there.
No, it's right there.
I can't see it.
Yeah, it's underneath a bunch of other stuff. Okay, so you want to put that back? All right. So this is just more proof. Anybody can RC. How old are you?
8.
8. 8 years old. She's going to build this RC. You guys are going to watch her do it. I'm going to help her do it. We're going to pick some Anyways, we are going to build this RC, and when we're done building it, we are going to take it out and run it on the rocks. We're here in Vernon. We have quite a few
Lumbee.
awesome...
We're in Lumbee.
Sorry, we're in Lumbee. We have quite a few very good crawling spots to take these trucks with us. So when it's done, we're going to take it out and run it. You guys will be able to watch it. It's going to be fun. Pretty fun, pretty cool. And I already know this chassis works quite well. Maddox has this chassis. We have a revolver combo in it. It's that motor's a lot of motor for that chassis. But this one's just going to be brushed and it's going to be nice and subtle. You're going to pick your own tires, pick your own rims, and set it up to make it look and work the way you want it to, right?
Well, the way it's supposed to work. If it doesn't work the proper way, then it's probably going to break down.
Perfect. Okay, so let's get to opening this box. Here we go. We now have the box. And we will start unpacking the box and see what's in it. Okay, so the box is fancy. You guys can see there. These are
the instructions.
The instructions, you're right. I mean instructions, yes. You're right.
Not instructions. Now I can't even say it.
Oh no.
Instructions.
Instructions.
Hey,
okay, so
mix me up.
Basically it's pretty straightforward. G-Made's instructions are pretty decent. They are not that hard to follow. So you need these, right? This is important. Don't lose these.
I won't. I'm putting them on my lap now.
What's this?
I'm putting them.
What's this?
What it's supposed to look like.
So this is basically what this is a little fake box that you can cut out the lines, which I'm going to let you do later. Okay, you cut out the lines and then we fold it up and it ends up looking like a little 1/10 scale box. Okay, just say that with the instructions. What do we have here? This would be the main chassis. Some pieces sticking together. Oh, I see. Okay, they've got me stapled together here. So this is the frame rails are in here. There's some body posts in here. The main transmission mounts are in here. All the major pieces of the build. These are not the first thing we need, I believe. So this can go. Let's put the instructions on top over here.
Day.
These will be all your drive shafts.
Are
Bag.
you supposed to have that many drive shafts? What are drive shafts exactly?
Drive shafts are what make the wheels go around.
I think that's important.
Yes,
if it is, then
it is important. It's very important because without them, it's a very, very boring run. Okay. This is all the hardware. So all the different nuts and bolts and everything. Everything in here is luckily
big,
labeled.
small, maybe kind of little.
Labeled
big.
So that you can actually see everything that's going on in them. And you can keep them. I wish they were Ziploc bags. It would be so much easier if they were Ziploc bags, but they're not. But it is labeled at least so you can kind of keep everything separated. So when you're looking for a certain piece, you know where it is. So that is going to go right there because we're going to need those.
There.
This bag, this is a bag. Not a bag, this is bag A. Get it? A bag? What is a bag?
A bag.
It's a bag.
A bag.
A bag, yeah.
A bag.
So these are the differentials.
I found C bag. I see C bag.
C bag? You see a bag?
I see C bag.
I see
I
bag.
see it.
I see bag. C bag. C bag is full of all of the.
No clue what they are.
You don't know what those are?
Yeah, I don't.
They're links. These are
What
all
are
your links. They're basically, they go on the bottom of the truck. They hold the axle to the frame. so they stop it from flopping around. Get it?
Yep, I get it.
Okay, that can go there. A bag. These would be your shocks. Okay.
Shocks.
This is your shock oil.
I'm not gonna ask what those are.
They're the squishy, springy things. They're the things that make it so that your wheels can go up and down. Okay, so this is also a bag, which is confusing because how can there be a bag and a bag?
A big A.
Anyways,
It's kind of.
yes. This is the B bag. So the B bag appears to be all the transmission pieces. Luckily, you guys can tell here. They're fairly beefy. I'm hoping this generation is a little stronger than the original generation where the gears would break quite easy. These do not look to be... These are more solid looking gears than the first ones were. So this will be the transmission and we will be putting this together. I think the first step on these is usually these guys. Now, we got everything out of the box.
Every single piece.
Every single piece. Oh. What does that say? It says...
I don't know.
It says... Drop the beast. Okay, we're dropping it. We are going to drop the beast.
What does that mean?
Drop the beast. Okay.
So you dropped the beast?
I dropped the beast. It said to, right on the box. So that's what we did.
I think it meant to drop the RC.
I
when
think
you're
you're
done
wrong.
with it.
I don't think you know what you're talking about. I think you're crazy.
I don't
So-
think I am crazy. I think he's crazy.
I'm very crazy. Alrighty, so we are going to... This does tell us here all the list of the tools and everything that would be needed. I'm going to flip this around so you guys can possibly read some of it. So we have all the tools that would be needed. We have all the pieces that you're going to require to finish this build. Now, if it was a G-made bomb, it would have that body and then a bunch of the other things. So this says we need a transmitter, batteries, motor, steering servo, receiver, which is going to come with the transmitter, speed controller, battery charger, body, wheels, and tires. All of which we have access to. Tools that are included, there's a box wrench in here according to this, and there is a gear grease and shock oil. We're not going to use this gear grease. I use my own grease that I like to use because, well, that's just how I roll. So,
I can pinch my nose.
oh, you're going to hurt yourself. You just left black marks on your nose.
I don't really care.
You got little black marks. It's going to look like I'm picking your nose in a second here.
He's my daddy.
Yeah. Well, I hope they would have figured that part out by now. She's my daughter, and I'm her dad. There we go. Okay. So, to start
my
with...
brothers are over there playing video games.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about them. Okay, so what we got going on here to start with, this is basically your parts list. So if you do break anything in this vehicle, look in the book. You're going to find all the parts.
We're supposed to build with that thing?
Yeah, it even actually tells you hardware-wise everything and how many of each thing would be included if you need to build this. But luckily, they're pretty good. This stuff is usually in here. So let's get to step A. What's your problem?
I can't build that on.
Well, that's why I'm going to build these parts for you.
Wait, what thing? Begged what?
Okay. So, where'd you put the scissors? They're there.
I didn't put them anywhere. They were buried under stuff.
Are you excited?
No.
You kind of act like you're excited.
Okay, maybe I'm a little bit excited.
A little bit excited.
Maybe.
So this is
maybe I'm not excited, but
a bag, and a bag is going in
Bag A.
the garbage.
Bag
So,
A bag.
Bag a bag. So we have a full set of bearings here. Now this would be all the bearings to do the axles apparently. It would look like, yeah. So this is all the bearings to do the axles. So to do this, I'm going to actually use some of this 1-Up bearing oil. And I'm going to put this into these bearings because it will seep into the bearings better. These are not sealed bearings, but these are all going internal of the axles except for a couple on the outside that will be a little bit messed up. But anyways, that's what I'm going to lube those with later as we get going. Now, this is telling us the main part to start with. Things we need. We're going to need our bevel gears. That's these guys. There's our pinions. Where is our center? There is our locker housing. So, if you notice, some of them have these little nubs on them. I have these things thanks to Citadel and Games Workshop. They're really nice sprue cutters that everybody who uses sprue cutters is probably cringing because they know how much these stupid things were worth. Way more money than the normal ones that I would have bought, except these are the ones I have. So, this is the front axle. If you look in the bag, you will see front axle. What's the difference?
One's bigger and one's smaller, and well, this side's short and this
Right, so what is this one? This one is in the
back
center.
center.
And this is off
Right.
center. Off center.
What's an off center?
So off center, this would be an OCP, off centered pumpkin. And that's the pumpkin. OCP axle. Get it?
I am still learning how to build an RC.
Okay, you are so learning. Okay. Now, I'm looking for a spool. Where is our spool? Right there. They're in this bag. What are you doing? Are you trying to hide?
No, maybe.
You're trying to hide behind. Camera shy already?
No.
Camera shy already?
No, you can see me.
Everybody can see you.
No, they can't. No, they can't.
Yes, they can.
No, they can't.
Yes, they can.
No, they can't.
Okay. All right, so 2 by 8 mil. So we're going to delve into this gigantic bag because there is no hardware in this package. Okay. So, no hardware in this package. We are going to start. We don't need those yet. We will need these later. These are the axles. They go inside the axle housing. And we're going to open this up and get all of our screws out. Let's see what we got here. G502 B-bag. Cool. So, we are looking for 2 by 8 millimeter, and we need 3 of them. We need to do this twice. So those are not what we need. Don't need the washer. Those are 3 by 8 flatheads. That's not what we need. 10, 3 by 4, 3 by 3.
When are you gonna find this thing that we need?
I'm getting there. Here we go. Nope, those aren't them either. Those are button heads that we need.
What are button heads?
Well, actually, here they call them round head. 3 by 10s. Are you petting me?
No.
Why are you petting me?
My daddy's very furry.
Why are you petting me? 2.5 by 8.
Where's your brush?
Never mind. I'm looking for 2 and for 3s, and they're right here. They're 2 by 8s. These are 2.5 by 8s. Where the heck did they go? twos. Are you yawning?
Yeah.
Can't start yawning already. We just started. We just started.
Hey, I'm tired from school and run for fun.
Was it fun?
No, it was very tiring actually.
2 by 6. Where in the heck are the 2 by 8s? They're not there, not there, not there. You lose them.
No.
You sure?
What? They could be in that pile.
You're right. They could be in that
Did
pile.
you
It's 2
lose
by-
them?
Maybe.
My
Maybe.
dad thinks he might have lost them.
2 by 5 by 10. 2 by. Never mind. The build shall continue.
The build must continue.
The build, the show must go on.
The video must go on. This is a video.
This is my aspiring YouTube personality.
YouTube! It's YouTube! Apparently everybody now knows it. YouTube! Dad.
This is what's-
Dad.
Okay, I need one of these. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, 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 shake. Come on, out of there. Are you gonna do it better than me? I want one. Don't lose the others. Okay.
How much are in here? 3.
There's 3 in there. Got it yet?
No!
How about now?
Yep!
Okay. So,
Are you really supposed to use these things in here?
yes.
Do they ever break?
Yes. So, I put it on here, and then I do this, and I pinch my finger, because that's what happens.
When you build an RC. When you build an RC.
No, it's just what happens when we do E-clips. So what I like to do after I clip an E-clip on, I like to get my nice little flathead, that one. My flathead screwdriver, a very tiny one, and I stick it just on the edge of the E-clip, and I make sure that it slides around the groove with no binding. If it slides around the groove with no binding issue and will rotate around, like that one,
Approximately 10 hours later.
that means that it's actually in the groove all the way. So we're good now. We have one part done. Now, we are looking for this one. Are you looking at yourself in the picture?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I might have to edit that part out because she's kind of goofy. Tighten those up the rest of the way, please.
I need the screwdriver.
Yeah. I'm going to get the rest part ready. Do not over tighten them. Okay. Delicately, very delicately. There's the piece I'm looking for.
Very delicately.
You try to sound like SpongeBob?
10 hours later. Was that pretty good?
I don't know. We'll do a comparison here in a minute. Cue comparison.
I just needed to get that last word in.
Always getting the last word in. Okay, these screws are going to be the 2.5 by 6s, which we've already had those out. Where did we put the bag of 2.5 by 6s?
Dad, did you lose the bag of 2.5 point? I'm done! Do you want me to cast a spell?
These are 2.5 by 6s. Please trim the edge of that. Let me double check.
Corner?
Trim the corner again like the other one, please.
There, done. Now, how much do you need?
3 hours later.
3?
That's what he says, right? 3 hours later.
3 hours later.
I got a bit more.
I need 4. Where was the picture?
4.
4. Got 4? Perfect.
It may be more than 4. Yeah, it's more than 4. I need to take one. Sorry.
Take one of these housings. I'm going to put one of these. No, that's not the one. That's the one.
In.
And we've lubricated these so they're spinning quite nicely. Spin, spin. Backside, spin, 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 spin. Now,
I
luckily
kinda
with
took
this
one.
housing, you can see this. Uh-oh. Ah! Runaway bearing! Catch my bearing.
I need the berry.
Yeah, go catch
I
that
need
bearing.
the berry.
Catch the bearing.
Where's the berry?
Go catch the bearing.
Where is the berry?
I don't know. It rolled. It rolled away.
More moments later.
Found it. I got the berry. And something else. Ah. Dad, what is this?
It's the remnants of a sprue.
Is it important?
New. Probably would have been better than garbage, but okay.
So, now what? Leave the screws for me to do, sir.
What does Grandpa usually say about you?
Mm-hmm.
What is this saying for you?
Mm-hmm. Or Oma says it.
Nope. Grandpa says it. Oma doesn't say it. But I don't think Oma says it.
What?
I've never heard Oma say it, but I know Grandpa says it.
What is it?
About your tongue. No, not that. He thinks that you talk so much, your tongue's loose at both ends. Oh, yes.
Oma said it once when I was around, but Oma also calls me Little Miss Muffet. Little Miss Muffet.
Little Miss Muffet sitting on a tuffet.
Little Miss Muffet eating her curds away. Long came a spider, stuck on a cider, scared little Miss Muffet away. Away, 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 eh, 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 eh.
Okay, so now before I do this part, we're going to stick a bunch of grease in here.
What?
You just love looking at yourself in the camera. Look at you.
Ew. Ew, keep it away from me.
You want some?
No.
No.
Are you supposed to? A bunch?
I like to put a lot of grease in. And the reason I do that is one, because you go ew. And two, it
fun.
helps from water and moisture getting in, because if it's packed full of grease, then there's less chance of water and moisture working its way in, because there's no room for the water to fit in. Get it?
No, I don't.
Yeah,
When it starts to get empty.
I have to stick my finger way in there like I just did.
Yeah, but when it starts to get empty, where you can't stick your finger in, what do you have to do? What do you do?
I use, I do have some paper towel here. I would use a toothpick sometimes, if it's a small amount of grease, or a popsicle stick works really good too. We're going to need that again, so I'll put a lid on.
Dang it!
Dang it!
Dad, this time can I stick my finger in?
Yeah, no, please.
Dang it.
Because you're going to get it all over yourself, and if you get yourself covered up with that white, then Mom's going to lose it on you. Okay. Right down there, there's a blue drill. Can you pass me that drill, please?
So what do you want me to drill?
Nothing. You're not drilling anything.
Dang it! I was gonna drill your head, but he apparently didn't allow me.
Now what I do here, and this is just so this is easier to do when it's actually got an axle shut. So come here, you. It's much easier to do with an actual drive shaft attached. Now, the only reason I do that is just to help make sure the grease gets worked in all the way around nicely.
I see.
Okay.
There's still a clump though.
Yeah, I know. But it's coated all around the tooth now. We can see
Can I do that part? I want to put it on my tongue.
We got them started for you. You can finish them.
Remember, you have to use that screwdriver over there, and he's already doing it. You know, the only parts I've been doing was the screwing.
Don't screw up. Okay.
Hey, that was a terrible,
Terrible what?
the terrible thing you said.
Don't screw up?
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with saying that.
Yes.
What's wrong with saying don't screw up?
The person will screw up, and I almost got the screwdriver stuck in the screw.
And then you would have screwed up.
That is a drill.
I don't think anybody wants to hear your imitation of a drill. No.
I don't think these screws are coming out. If they do,
Don't tighten them in too hard.
they're not that good.
Okay, so now this is asking for these two knuckles. And then we're going to need two 5x11 bearings. That would be these guys here. They're going to go in the end. It is not showing me to put the axle in here already. So now about 10 degrees front to rear. I'm waiting for my axle housing back. Once you're done that, I'm going to find some
My
other pieces
axle
while we're
housing
waiting.
back. My axle housing.
Sorry, your axle housing back. Yeah.
You know I have to screw each and every single 4 screws in.
Yep. 3 by 10 socket set screws. 3 by 10 socket set screws. I'm stealing your scissors. Okay.
See, they work much better.
They do work much better. You're right. You are right. Apparently, this is the na 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 boo boo show.
Na 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 boo boo. My
Yeah,
scissors
na, na, na,
work
boo, boo.
better.